Look at these beautiful sea creatures. Varying in size, shape, and color, they provide at least 3 billion people important protein and help reduce carbon emissions and global warming. But if we aren't careful with how we treat these amazing animals, they can very well be extinct by no less than 2048. And if you don't believe us, the issue made headlines on CBS News. Media outlets are beginning to take notice. So this begs the question, what's causing all of this? We reached out to the Frost Science Museum's expert on conservation efforts, Shannon Jones, for an answer.
So here in Miami, we actually have a lot of factors that are harming marine wildlife. It includes habitat loss, coastal development, changing climate, sea level rise, pollution. So there's a lot of factors.
These factors are definitely pushing thousands of species towards extinction. Besides animals like jellyfish, who are currently thriving, every other sea creature is at risk. From hammerhead sharks to turtles to thousands of fish. But now that we know what's killing our marine life, we can begin to form solutions. For example, one of the biggest issues are invasive species. Invasive species are harmful to the environment because they have the potential to outcompete the native wildlife for important nutrients. Without these nutrients, the native animals and plants begin to die. It's also a matter of checks and balances. With no predators to keep the population in check, the invasive species numbers can grow exponentially. Luckily, Frost Museum has their own way of dealing with invasive species.
Yeah, so we actually started as an eco-art project and as an education facility, and we take mangrove propagules. So what we do is we have volunteers from the community come out and remove invasive vegetation and plant native plants in its place. And those native plants provide shoreline protection, they prevent erosion, they help prevent some of the effects of storm surge and sea level rise.
But that's an example of what a big company is doing. What about you? What can you do to help save our precious marine life? Well, for starters, mind your carbon footprint. Help clean up beaches. Use fewer plastic products. All of these may seem small, but they can make a big difference if everyone begins to do it. If we continue to go along the path that we are on now, marine life will only be learned through textbooks and seem like a distant memory. Please help save the ocean. This has been Julian Sandoval, signing off.